tantrums, girl, come back there. All in the club, and bring all your girlfriends, girl. Open up about a Pearl 6, Louis speed bag, glued to a wrist. She was getting paid, she ain't think a thing, but she was thinking slay. We blade thicker than a snigger bag. Talking about she don't come in no baggage. Y'all in her bag, I probably could. I'm really just running for money. Love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gonna
I had to stream up, Mike.
thicker the plot, thicker the plot, thicker the bag. Me and my buying, now listen to Beamer, I'm Brian O'Connor, driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way and the way I've been made it. Mad, man in them packers, I'm all in my bag. I ain't ordering, just a little Merlin, got a cutie. I don't give a, tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Rags in my denim, in my denim, she was trying to throw it down, she don't give a
Alright, Coach, we welcome everybody to Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their men in blue emerging from the MetLife tunnels. We're set to go as the Giants get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the first running back drafted this year is Saquon Barkley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Boyle to Barkley on the check down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now Landry. They're now running right through it. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Bears take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they try the right side here. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
Touchdown!
Chicago! Allen Robinson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bears have taken the early
Oh, my bad.
lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't.
Well, without telling nobody.
Parkey with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I like Lupe.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
My favorite song, his first song ever, Kick Push. That's my favorite song. That's my favorite Lupe song ever.
Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession.
Cause he weird.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down.
That's why he made this song called Dumb It Down.
Accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Off play action. Boyle.
Man, both of y'all can't pick the ball off, bitch. Damn. Why my team gotta be so greedy, man?
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Boyle will get this out to Barkley complete. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tag.
Ah, that's me. That's me, too anxious.
Before he's taken down. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say they had the free play.
Yeah.
Right, already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides.
Here we go now.
Operating from the gun. Boyle looking deep downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Odell tried to make a freak the catch that thing.
You can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Play on the football.
319. 319.
Throwing again. Boyle. Jarred loose. It's incomplete.
God.
It certainly appears that they're going to try and get him the
God.
3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319. Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw on third down. Boyle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Pick
He
six.
picked off at his own 47. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Parkey adds the extra point.
I don't think my boy gonna score.
14-0.
This might be a long ass first half, boy. I'm going for a Honda. Fuck that. I'm going for the Honda.
They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
I'm going for the Honda. Fuck that.
Now making their way back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that. And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh shit, I forgot to set my shit up on defense.
46 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they
There you
took
go.
this position?
That's how Prince ended up on
They picked up a heck of a chunk of
Oh
yardage.
dear. Hell no. I need Kyle Fuller Amos on him.
All the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
On 1st down, Boyle looking for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Hell no, I don't want no Brandon car.
Zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Boyle. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
Move this all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards. You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I can be snarky here and say, well, he didn't go for a lot of yards last week, but the bottom line is he put in a great week of practice and really came out ready to go in this one.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Detroit! Detroit! 319! Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
From the gun, Boyle. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Detroit!
Operating from the gun, Boyle. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Looking to throw. Boyle. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And Rosas puts this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears will extend their lead. And he puts it through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Giants. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Detroit!
Throwing on first down. Boyle over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And an alley to run.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Back to throw. Boyle to Shepard, complete over the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. Gonna let one. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw here. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before. Getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I? I can cross the T as well. That was excellent footwork to get in bounds and make a great catch. It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, offense went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Boyle. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
All right, here we go. Boom,
on 1st and 10, Boyle. He's going to look deep down the field. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
To throw again. Boyle. Flush to his right. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Boyle. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
And that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Set, 3,
Looking to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And this is going to be incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This is taken at his 4. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And New York set to take the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He has been interception-prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And that one will fall incomplete.
Oh my God, these quarterbacks, boy.
30 seconds to go in this first half.
Wide open, throwing that. Dang, damn.
Just a little bit too much trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Now back to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he takes this one in. Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears add on. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. They've got the football and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone.
They're hitting him on his ass right there, boy.
Place on the field, if you fumble the ball, let's just call it as it is.
Definitely not your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Allen Robinson as the first half is winding down, and the Bears continue to pour it on.
I'm going for that Honda, boy.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the round is on here in will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half. Come up on first down.
I get the ball at halftime.
Here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one.
Hell no, 41 per half. I need that 80 spot. Might have fucked that. I'm going for that Honda.
With the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan.
He ain't want to give you land to call him.
Sports halftime report. Coach.
That's fun.
Set to resume here.
I tried to let's.
The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams.
Man, if they play work again, man.
The spec that often wins games.
I don't know what to say.
Field position for them here as they come up first and
They play better not work again, bro.
he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that's caught inside. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 59 yards. And the Bears add on.
Man, Allen Robinson got 5 touchdowns,
And
bro.
that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is
That man got 5 touchdowns, bro.
Think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950.
Damn, Trubisky, why your bitch ass had to get hurt, bro?
Rice tied it as well. And finally,
Damn, Trubisky would have got a lot of about 2-3 upgrades out this game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Man, Trubisky, you soft, bro. You might not start when you come back. I might keep Mullins in.
The offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
try and get things kick-started for them. And
for who?
you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
Man, you know you got to come on with Lamar. You want your biscuits.
In the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
My Allen Robinson got 5 touchdowns, bro. And look how much time left in the game. Oh, he trying to chew that clock up a little bit. I see you. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. I'm gonna try to pick it play the last minute. I'll get the leg game.
Seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurry.
Just turned 2 o'clock on, my boy.
Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And a loose football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
He was down. He was down. Man, that play better not work again, bro.
Not a problem at all, my man.
He was down.
I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna switch to the other side next time.
The Giants on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun. Detroit.
Following the fumble recovery. Boyle buying time to his left. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Boy, not deterred from those first.
Oh, I hear some Fortnite.
They're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
They're going to try and throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And boy,
Maybe he can't.
here turns over with a
Mike.
football already being in the red zone.
Almost ain't good enough, man. Almost is only good at horseshoes.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. In there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's got his tight end on the turnaround. It's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
New York set to take the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Looking to throw. Boyle. Aaron Lynch in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for their offensive guys.
Throwing on third and long. Boyle. He dumps it off to Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Green 39. Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
On fourth down, Boyle. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 34. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So that one will be accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. And even 40 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Damn, Jarvis, man, couldn't get that bitch ass off the line. Goddamn, dude. See what Trubisky got for them. I would have scrambled, got that touch. Man, Trubisky, you a bitch.
First and goal from the 2. A lot of big
Fuck you, get hurt.
neck rolls. They were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh my God, bro. How he missed that throw? Man, goddamn.
As we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes.
How?
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have
Touchdown.
football. Hard to replicate the intensity.
Look for Landry running up the sideline. If I can.
To throw. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. So out comes the field goal team once more. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Parkey's kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Go for that. I'm getting that 80.
They are right now just.
He don't know how to clock.
I mean, they have struggled big time.
I ain't gonna tell him either.
They're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy.
Man, we hit Saquon Barkley. This is that.
And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Detroit! Gone!
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's taken.
Look, that's that boy best run of the day.
A good game of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And you remember pre-draft, there's a lot of speculation the Giants should look for their future quarterback at number 2 with a great possibility. Remember, Sam Darnold from USC was still on the board, but they passed on him to take this runner, Saquon Barkley. And this is exactly why. They think he can extend the life of Eli Manning's career and give them 1,000-yard seasons year after year.
They haven't had a 1,000-yard season since 2012. Ahmad Bradshaw did it then. On first down, Boyle. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Red Allison, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play up. And that moves them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Boyle. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
First down carry for Barkley. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 8. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Giants on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 8.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
From the gun, Boyle. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Don't say nothing.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And they're gonna get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Leonard Floyd in there to sack him. And that is 10 for him now on the year. They go play action here on first down.
I don't get that. They always let that shit come right up the middle like that.
In there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
I forgot. That nigga ain't accurate. That's not Trubisky. I should have just threw it to him. I don't know why I lead him. He was open.
A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Space to maneuver at the 40, and he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Yeah, he was the first back taken in the draft. Ended up going number 2 to the Giants, and there was never a doubt that he would be the first runner off the board. We just saw why. His ability with the ball in his hands to turn a nice little game into something big. He makes plays no matter how you get him the ball.
They keep it with Barkley on first down, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. A handoff to Barkley, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now Saquon Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down with the first
Hey, man.
late flag here, too. He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Good game, bro.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different